Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for clicking the play button to watch this video. And I know you might be wondering, why am I so close to you? Why am I so close to the camera? I just wanted to do this video to show you what makeup really looks like. And this video is inspired by FaceOverMatter. I'm going to put a link to that video in the description box so that you can watch it. It's actually on makeup therapy, and it resonated so much with me because a lot of people, when you watch videos of people wearing makeup and it looks so flawless and smooth, you wonder why. Oh my god, why is makeup not always like that on my own skin? So I just wanted to show you what makeup really looks like, and also show you what my skin also looks like, because a lot of people are like, oh my god, your skin is so flawless, your skin is so neat, and it's so perfect. And the thing we don't understand is that perfection is an illusion, right? And it depends on how someone portrays a thing that you actually see it. So if the way maybe I carry myself, you actually see or think that I'm perfect, but whatever, the point of this video is just to show you that my skin is just like yours. Different seasons of my life I've actually showed on my skin, especially when I was stressed. I definitely have some black spots. I'm going to do that up close, and let's get right into this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and when you subscribe, tap the bell beside the subscribe button if you haven't, and let me show you. This is what my face looks like without any moisturizer in it. It has white tiny flakes. Sometimes my skin flakes, and then there are black spots here and there from different times of breakouts on my face. And I definitely do have black circles, and of course I do break out on my chest. I used to have tons of black spots there, but they've reduced when I started using black soap. It really helped with it, and once in a while I do break out there. These are my lips that tend to get chubby once in a while. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when my moisturizer is this Arami Glow oil, which is very beautiful. I just apply that all over my skin, and I also moisturize my neck as well. And this is what my face looks like when it's moisturized. Something that I love to do before I do my makeup is to go in with a lip gloss just to moisturize my lips, because I've realized that lipsticks don't do well on my lips when they are not moisturized like 5 minutes before application. So I don't need too much, just a little. I do not prime my skin all the time because I hardly ever wear makeup, and when I do, I don't wear it for a very long time. So, and I don't have oily skin, kind of like that extreme oily skin, so I hardly ever wear primer. And since considering the fact that I'm just going to film this, and after filming this the makeup is just going to be on my face for like 10 minutes and I wipe it off, so excuse me, there is no need to actually apply a primer. I also have this Tara Flawless Matte Foundation, which is what I use in the shade TM323. I apply that all over my skin. The foundation promises to be full coverage, but it's not that full coverage, which is okay for me, because I've noticed that really full coverage foundations tend to sit heavy on my skin, and I don't like that. And I just have this thing with applying foundations on my forehead. I'm just very careful about that, and I do not like having foundation in my hairlines, so you would always see the difference sometimes with my hairline and the foundation there. One thing I also do is I take the foundation to my neck. I do not make the mistake of leaving my neck out, which is something I feel like everybody should do. Even if the shade of the foundation is your shade, right? Make sure you just take your foundation to your neck. And this is what I basically do, and it works so well for me. The blend is everything. Now this is my skin with foundation on. This is what it looks, not totally covered, and of course some of my pores are showing, and this is just what my skin looks like with foundation. Moving a bit further away from the camera, this is what my skin looks like. You see that the lighting flattered it a little bit, which is amazing. To conceal, I use this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Ford, and when applying concealers, I don't go too much. I just have a very simple makeup routine, guys, and I try to keep it as simple as possible. So I just apply that and then I dab that into my skin. This is what my face, especially my under eyes and the areas I concealed, looks with the concealer on top of the foundation. Drawing and filling my eyebrows is a very emotional step of makeup for me, because over the years I've struggled with, getting the right brows and just not liking what I see, and it tampering with my confidence a lot. And I've learned over time that my eyebrows do not have to be perfect. On some days they're not going to cooperate, on some days they're just going to look so glaring that they do not want to cooperate. And I've learned to just accept my eyebrows the way they are. If you notice, I have really small eyebrows, and I still use the Davies eye pencil, which I find really good and it works really well for me. So yeah, this is what my eyebrow routine looks like. Afterwards, I just go in with a concealer to conceal. Concealing is also a very delicate time for me, because I just try to make sure that while concealing, I don't wipe off the eyebrow. Do you understand? And as you can see, today is one of those days where my eyebrows are sitting apart, like they do not want to look the same, and I'm not gonna force it, okay? Also, I use concealer on my eyelids to conceal my dark circles. I don't like to use concealer heavily on my face, or products heavily on my face, so you could see that even after applying the concealer to hide my dark circles, it's still showing, it's not concealed, so that's the thing you should understand about makeup. Makeup shouldn't be something that you run to conceal your imperfections. So yeah, it still looks a little bit, you see now? I hate the way concealers make my eyes look like bulgy. For my eyeshadow, I like to keep it simple on most days, so I'm gonna go in with my Morphe palette and my usual color. I'm either going to go in with, I don't know if you guys can see, with either this or anyone. I sometimes go in with my eyeliner to kind of like lift my eyes, and when I use an eyeliner, I like it super long, and I do that 20% of the time, and today is just one of those 20%, so I'm not gonna do it. This is just basically what my makeup looks like every day. I don't draw my eyeliner all the time, so nah, not today. To moderately contour, I use this LA Girl Pro Concealer in a lighter darker shade than mine, which is in Toast. I apply it and then I dab in gently. I do not like too much of it. I also do that to my nose. I just contour gently so my nose is not so artificially pointed, and also around my forehead region, to just keep a little kind of natural tone there as well. To set everything in place, I go in with my Milani brown powder. This powder has gone through a lot. It's about 2 years right now, and I use the shade 108 to just set everything in place. I do not like using certain powders under my eyes because I do not like how it makes that place feel, like it makes it dry and other parts of my face look glossy. I do not like that effect, so I don't use it at all. So the next thing is blush. I am also minimal with my blush. I just take colors from my eyeshadow palette that look like blush, and I apply. I do not like to use under eye pencils for my under eye because they make me really uncomfortable, especially the application. I know it looks cute and all that, but I do not like applying them. I do not like the stress, and again, I use medicated contact lenses, so I do not want anything that will irritate my eyes, or you know, when I tear up and it starts to run into my eyes and all of that. So what I mostly do is I use the same shade, the same color shade I used in my eyeshadow, just to line my under eye, and it's doing pretty well. It brightens my eyes up and it makes it look beautiful. So
if you find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround myself.
This bronzer has also been through a lot. Jordana bronzer. I mean, it's even broken. I just use it to bronze my nose and then my cheeks lightly and minimally, just to make it pop up a little. To line my lips, I still use the OG Davis pencil to just line my lips. The essence why I actually do this is to bring out the natural shape of my lips, and then I go in with a lip gloss of my choice. After makeup spray. I hardly ever use an after makeup spray. I actually have one, but I'm just trying to keep it real. I've just used it just to show off that I have one, but guys, I hardly use after makeup spray just because I feel like my makeup is fine the way I want it. I really like this lip color. See, makeup should be what you want it to be. Do not rush yourself. On some days your brows are going to be so uneven like mine. See that? On some days they're gonna cooperate just because they're sisters. Do not be like me before, that I used to, any day I'm wearing my makeup and my brows are not cooperating, I keep on wiping and redrawing them until I go late to the venue or wherever I'm going to. Do not be like that. Just know that you're beautiful already, and makeup is just an addition to it. It shouldn't define you. It shouldn't be your self-confidence. You know, I remember this time while I was in school, I would always make up to school every day, until at a point I realized that my self-confidence and my self-worth, I was beginning to attach it to makeup. The Holy Spirit pointed me to that, and I am still really grateful for that. And I remember the next day deciding not to make up. Like, guys, it was so worse that I could prepare and tell myself, oh, today I'm not going to make up, and as I'm about to step out of the door, I'll feel incomplete, and then I'll go make up. That was how I was addicted to it, until I realized that, oh my God, the Holy Spirit was like, see, your self-worth is beginning to, like, what's your problem? So I said to stop making up. And the first day I left the house and went to school without makeup, people kept asking me, are you sick? Are you okay? Or something. So my point is, makeup is beautiful. I love makeup. I love beauty, like especially natural hair, but it shouldn't define you. It shouldn't be your source of confidence. It shouldn't be your source of self-worth. It shouldn't be what you cannot do without. Okay, your confidence and your self-worth should come from the fact that you were fearfully and wonderfully made. Before you were formed in your mother's womb, God knew you. And in case you're wondering what I'm flinging, this is just the wipes. I normally use baby wipes when I'm making up to keep everywhere, you know, clean as possible. So yeah, this happens, like I forgot to use mascara. But my eyes, like, it happens. Most days I just forget to use mascara. I don't know why. Some people can leave the house without using mascara in the makeup, but me, I just seem to always forget. And I'll be using this Maybelline Magnum Volume Express. Okay, yes, that's it. And it's a dry mascara, which I love because the liquid one seems to find a way to get all over my face. Can you notice any difference? I just like using mascaras because they just change the color of my lashes to black after all the makeup, and it's now brown. Can you relate to your nails being so dirty after makeup? If you can, please let me know in the comments. And so this is what my makeup looks like, and this is what my skin looks like in makeup. Definitely not flawless, Definitely not hiding every single imperfection there. Definitely not so thick on my skin, which is what I absolutely love. And yeah, this is it. Enjoy the view.
Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go.
I also decided to show you what it looks like in low lighting. I reduced my ring light so you can see. So this is what it looks like in low light. So guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you learned one or two things by watching me realistically do my makeup, and it inspires you to know that most times what we see and what the media portrays is an illusion. And yeah, also YouTubers like me, right, that are mostly into makeup, we use good lighting just so we can showcase how beautiful the products are, and we're not necessarily depending on products for our self-confidence. So do not always be carried away by what you see, or do not be carried away by what you see at all. Okay, thank you so much, FaceOverMatter, for inspiring this video. When I watched that video, I was so happy. Again, I'm going to leave the link to the video rather, in the description box. Please guys, please subscribe. Okay, I need you to subscribe to support me. When you subscribe, there's a bell beside the subscribe button. Tap on it so that you stay notified whenever I post new videos like this. And if you've been a returning subscriber, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for your constant support. I do not take that for granted, and I am always working and also listening to know your needs so that I can always serve you content that will serve you. Okay, that's it guys. Please check out other videos in my channel, and the video I'll link right at the end of this video. And you are fearfully and wonderfully made. God loves you. Always remember that.